Hey there, CPO here, and I want to talk to you a little bit about this Torqbar clamshell carrier I got from Riniscita Concepts. Now, I bought this because it was a great value at 25 bucks. They had them in black or I believe a brown leather. And I like the design, and I like the minimalistic sort of-ness of the design. It's just a simple clamshell. Got lost in shipping. That's not their fault. That's actually UPS's challenge. But I do also like the way clamshells, when you pull the Torqbar out, it spins automatically. I thought that was kind of a cool feature. But I wanted this to keep it in my pocket to protect the Torqbar, but also things like my cell phone from getting scratched up with being in the same pocket if they end up in the same pocket. Or if this ends up in the pocket with my keys to kind of protect it a little bit. And I do like carrying it in this clamshell. Now, I did look at the Jake Coy clamshell, which I believe is the original design. This is the first person who made one of these. And this is a nice design. It's got a place to clip your keys on. It's a little tougher to get the Torqbar out. And that's actually one of the pros and cons for me. But the Jake Coy is a stiffer leather. It's more formed. Matter of fact, you can hear it. It sort of goes in with a click. You probably can't hear it on the video, but it's a much more solid clamshell. But with that said, it's much bigger. Let's see if I can show you here. It's probably, I know it seems like I'm making things up, but it is a bigger design, whereas the Riniscita version is just a little bit more form-fitting overall. You can even see at the bottom right here where it's shaped curved instead of straight, and it doesn't have quite as big of a protrusion there. So it's a smaller design, and it's a softer leather. It's not a very hard-formed leather. And I like it in all regards, except for the fact that it doesn't retain the Torqbar as well as I want it to, right? So there you go. I just shook it out. It's come out in my pocket. I don't like that. So while I like everything about it, the retention sort of isn't great. Whereas with the Jake Coy, there's no way this is coming out. So what I intend to do is fix this. In looking at it, it looks like he left some stitching loose. He only stitches it to here, and there's all this that's loose so that you could presumably slip the Torqbar in and out. Much the same way as the Jake Coy design has a section. But I think it's not stitched far enough. And so what I'm going to do is add a couple of more stitches here. And what I found is, because the thing is so lightweight, it actually flexes. So getting the Torqbar out, even with it stitched down pretty tight, is just a matter of rotating that up and then pulling it out. So that's what I'm going to do. We'll see how it works out. And then while I'm at it, I'll change the color of this thread to be a little bit more appealing to me. So anyway, this is me. See how easy that comes off? Fixing the Riniscita Concepts clamshell to fit my needs. All right, so here it is, the finished product. This is the CPO modified Riniscita Concepts Torqbar clamshell. Basically, what I did is I extended it 2 more holes, 2 more stitches to close that in further than what it was before, and obviously changed to orange. The only thing I actually bought to complete this was this orange wax thread. That was 10 bucks, but I've got a bunch of this stuff I can use for other projects. And I'm kind of a crafty guy, so I don't mind doing stuff like this. It's kind of fun. I don't know anything about leather work. I literally watched a YouTube video on how to stitch leather. I think I did a pretty good job. Could have been better, yes. But my first time, not so bad. But in the end, the Torqbar is secured in this case. And then to take it out, all I do is rotate it up, and then the Torqbar comes out. So that's that. That is how I made the Riniscita Concepts Torqbar clamshell work better for me. Your mileage may vary, but that's a tip for you if you want to try something. 25 bucks, it's a pretty good deal. this is really the way to go, though, if you want high-end Torqbar clamshell, the Jake Koi. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you on the next one.